Pull up and load the wagon. Get good and get mad. Tell me who we drafted. Wheels up and what's happening. Pull up and load the shout out. Y'all already know what we about. Filling up a team that is usually not allowed. Ain't even a reason to scout. Ain't even a take you can tout. Ain't even a lineup to doubt. Sim in the season we out. Cheer, game ain't no game without no players. This ain't for the haters. So bye bye now, see you later. I cater to the guessing what they into. I'm finna load the wagon, partner. What about you? It's the wagon. Get good and get mad. Tell me who we drafted.
Look at that, Dolphins. Hey, how does it feel to experience that?
Man, we finally, it's been a while, but we got this.
Oh, congratulations.
I feel like this is almost like some sort of therapy thing, like watching them go to the Super Bowl and lose so much when I was a kid, and now we're seeing them win here. It feels great.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome back here to another episode of Load the Wagon. If you could not tell, it is the Madden franchise draft series. Guests come on, draft the team, and we simulate the year to see how it goes. Tonight, we are joined by Kevin Coleman, aka Dubboys_22. Find him over there at Football Guys, as well as the Devi Royale, as that is a transition into the Football Guys college football show featuring the Devi Royale. Shout out to Jeff, shout out to Christian. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern?
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern. Flip the 6 upside down. Shout out to Drake, but catch them over there. And their YouTube as well. Search the Devi Royale. They also come out with YouTube videos, like little 10 to 15 minute ones, mock drafts, rookie profile prospects, spotlights, and then, of course, the Patreon over there. Search it up. Give them their money. It's well worth it if you're into the Devi. But, Kevin, thank you for joining the show. This is the Madden franchise draft. Before we kick it in, just so you know, we'll go about 25 rounds. That's, good enough for the starters on offense and defense, and then a couple extra players. Injuries are turned off. I can change the position if you want. So like a center to right guard, a corner to a safety, however you want to do it. And then if you do choose following the draft, you do have one trade to fill a hole if you want it.
Okay. All right. Everybody out there, I'm not a Madden guy anymore. As kids have happened. So we're just going to be rolling here. We're just going to have some fun with this. And
kids have happened. And we're rolling. With that, we'll kick it off here. If you could not tell with the boys, you're a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I'm feeling great about the Cowboys. Why would you not? Why would you not? Like, hey, it is what it is. Niners are really good, and they're the favorites, so there's no way we can win, right?
Yeah, Brock Purdy is obviously better than Dak Prescott. Speaking of Dak Prescott, just kidding. Quarterback, how are we feeling? You got the 4th pick. That's pretty solid. You just saw Josh Allen went, I believe Mahomes and maybe Lamar went 1-2. And then Josh Allen. Here is just overall, you have the 4th pick, so then like the 28th pick or whatever in the 2nd round. How are you going to start off this team? It is redraft. It's not dynasty. This Load the Wagon. You are trying to go for the 1-year championship here. How are you feeling?
Yeah. So who's a quarterback? Go to quarterback again. What do we got at quarterback?
Yep. So Dave, shout out. He was the guy that won it last week, the Super Bowl. And he went Kirk Cousins in like the 10th or something like that.
Okay. So
just for your reference, like, you're going to miss out on some guys, but like, Justin Fields and Lance are going to go early because of the Madden's playing Dynasty. You're playing Load the Wagon the 1 year. So like, obviously these guys are going to go soon while, maybe Carr drops a couple rounds, things like that. But
okay.
Overall, and the Lamar's here. But overall, we got Rodgers, Brady, Herbert, Prescott, Lamar, and Kyler rounding it out here for you.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to wait on quarterback. You know what I'm going to go do? I'm going to give me Myles Garrett.
Ooh, Myles Garrett. Any reason over Donald? I mean, they're both 99, so statistically, it's all good out here.
No, I'll take Garrett here. Give me that edge guy. I know Donald's a stud, but I'm going to go off the board a little bit. Then give me Myles. I know I reached. You don't got to tell me that, Madden.
I mean, dude, pick 10 though, pick 4. It's all subjective. Myles Garrett, there's nothing going wrong with that. A young stud over there with the Browns. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I have the Las Vegas offense, and then we'll just keep the Cowboys defense. If you want to change that, let me know. They run a 3-4? I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you want to change that up, let me know, especially if you draft differently, like a 4-3. We could totally make that happen. Not a big deal.
Okay. All right. No, I'm okay with that. I like that.
Okay, cool. So you kind of know how to go with the defense over there. Myles Garrett, he's obviously going to fit. If you see that purple little box right here next to names, that means a scheme fit. So obviously, like, that might matter more for linebackers. Like, you don't want to have Khalil Mack in a coverage linebacker spot. Don't worry too much about every other position, just kind of the linebackers. I feel like you get that.
Yeah, I get that. All right, let's go to quarterback again. Let me see who's there. I had a plan here. There was a plan that I had here.
Okay, did your plan work out?
Yeah, give me Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna take Jalen.
Nice, Jalen Hurts. So I know it says a normal dev. These are my updated rosters. In Madden, you cannot change developmental traits, which sucks because obviously I'd put him at like a superstar and he would go way earlier. But this Jalen Hurts will fall often in these drafts simply because of that normal dev. Superstar, X Factor, superstar, star, and normal. Just so you know, or whoever knows, those kind of just help player development a little bit quicker. Most likely the younger players, and then superstars and superstar X Factors get additional zone abilities that they can access during the game.
All right.
Just a fun fact. But it doesn't really matter. But you should try to prioritize those if you can. But here we are. Round 3, pick 4. You went Myles Garrett, Jalen Hurts. What are we thinking?
Go to corners. Let me see what corners we got going on here.
For sure. So you're gonna have some names here, definitely. So some like these guys are gonna go early, especially AJ Terrell. You know, the younger guys, Trayvon Diggs, Sauce, maybe.
Yeah.
But someone like Casey Hayward, the older guys, they may fall down early 10s or so. But pretty much all these other guys are gonna go at least early single digits out here. But we're looking at Slay and Hayward, which I believe Slay is superstar. Yeah, he's a superstar.
Yeah, you know what? Give me Slay. I'm gonna take Slay there. I wanted to kind of solidify. Give me a good edge rusher. Give me a good corner. Cover that one, and then you go into that quarterback with Hurts.
You see, like how he's not a purple square per se, but like when we go into the stats of a corner, like especially him, who's a really good corner, his purple squares in the slot there, and like that's his lowest. Like he's still 98 zone, 90 man. Like you can't that's a scheme fit regardless. Yeah. So I like that. You're getting kind of levels of your defense. You got a quarterback to lead you the way. It looks like Slay would be a sick cowboy, dude.
Hey, everybody looks good in that jersey, right, Corey? Come on, everybody looks good.
Everybody does, especially. I don't know. And what are some like offseason moves you could see them doing or happening, or like their pick?
I think they could draft a running back. I think that we're going to see what's going to happen with the running back position. And I think, with Zeke, I don't know if they're going to bring back Pollard, what that salary looks like. And I really want them to draft a wide receiver. So Zay Flowers, I think that would be a great fit for them.
End of the first at pick 32. You like that one?
maybe we'll get that late pick, right? Late 25.
We'll see what happens. Loves the strategy, edge and corner, nasty start. That's coming from last week's Super Bowl champion. But here we are. On this week's guest, you have Garrett, Slay, and Hurts. 2 defense, 1 offense. What are we thinking?
Give me AJ Brown. I'm going to pair him real quick.
They got the natural chemistry.
Yeah, hopefully does chemistry work? Does chemistry work in Madden? I'm not sure how that goes.
If you believe it, man. If you believe it. Look at him. He looks like a cowboy. Is Zay Flowers the Boston College guy?
Yeah, Boston College.
It's because I watched your videos, man. Shout out to the Debbie Ryle YouTube channel
I
and
appreciate
the Patreon.
You.
I haven't subscribed to the Patreon, but so you don't appreciate as much. But if anybody chooses, go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. What is $1?
Maybe if I make the playoffs, maybe you'll subscribe.
Oh,
maybe we can make a bet. We can make a bet here.
Shout out Zay Flowers, dude. Dave gets it. Okay. Oh, Byron Jones was there. Previous former Cowboy. What are we thinking here? I could go by, whatever you want, whatever position you want, age, these young guys are going to go, obviously their overall's lower as much as we love these guys, but this is a redraft. This is a 1 year. We are trying to get this championship. I don't know if you want a position, I could go to it. I'm just going down BPA. If I go too fast, let me know. Cause I forget it takes a little lag to your screen from what I'm watching. So sorry about that.
No, we're good. Give me give me left tackle. Go to left tackle. Give me a left tackle. I need someone to protect my guys.
Yeah. So Laramie Tunsil is the BPA. For a record, you might be able to get like a Charles Leno in like round 15, only 8 overall lower, but obviously Laramie Tunsil is one of the better ones out there at 88. Left guard 90, Joel Bitonio. Couple centers here that are nice. And don't forget, like, I could change around those positions. They don't fluctuate too much. Besides maybe center, which gets an upgrade or 2 overall if you move him to guard.
Okay.
No,
No,
I know you said left tackle. I mean, he's 88. The highest overall lineman is a center at 91. But either way, you still need 5 positions. So
yeah, give me Tunsil. I'm okay with taking the best player available. Give me Tunsil. My goal here is just make the playoffs. That's my goal here. So give me Tunsil.
make the playoffs. Making the playoffs is definitely a possibility. Like I told you off stream, we're episode 50 or so, and there's only been one person under 500. A couple non-playoff performers, but odds are in favor of making it to like the NFC or AFC championship is always hard to do. So far, a great start here. You're balancing some kind of levels to the game, quarterback, receiver, and you're getting some blocking, but you also have, Garrett and Slay here.
Yeah. Go to running back.
Ooh, this early?
Let me hold on. Just let me look.
Oh, no. Wow. So maybe you could get Fournette early 10s just because he's early, or older. Obviously, Swift, Dobbins, like these, like Brees are going to go soon, but like you could always get a James Conner like round 16, 17. And obviously it's nothing flashy, but it seems like a premium pick right now in round 6, and running back is like, do running backs matter? Do they not? That's a fun debate on Twitter. We'll probably get into soon here.
So this is my 29. So do I get
Yep.
7 back to back, right?
4.
Real quick.
7 pick 4, round 7-4 or something.
Right. Give me that left guard. I'm going to show up.
Yeah.
Let me get beefy.
Joel Bitonio. Shout out the Browns out there. One of the higher paid guards, I think. So shout out to Joel Bitonio. Again, looks like a Cowboy. Looks like Travis Frederick.
He does a little bit, huh? He does look a little bit.
Yeah,
like
Madden simulation.
Shout out Travis Frederick. I miss you.
Yeah. All right. Because he was a good pairing with Zach Martin.
He was.
Okay. Round 7, pick 4. We have guys here. We got Brandon Cooks. We got some safeties, 5'9" Antoine Winfield, a little small. Marcus Peters is out there. Grady Jarrett. Now that's a guy you can move to like defensive tackle, hypothetically, of course. But here's some guys. I don't know if you want me to look at a position, but this is just BPA roughly.
Yeah. Give me go to defensive tackle, go defensive line a little bit. Let me see.
Okay, I'll go at left end. So Sebastian Joseph Day, you can move over. He's 81. Calais Campbell is a guy, 88. If you move from the defensive tackle, he might be 90, but maybe you could wait a couple rounds on him just because of his age. And then defensive tackle, we're just looking at, shout out to the Bengals and Javon Hargrave out here. So
yeah,
seems optimal. Maybe if you want Calais Campbell the next couple rounds, especially at defensive tackle, a 3-4 scheme, you need that big kind of, guy right there in the middle to stop the run. 3-4 scheme, you're going to need some pass rushers. You do not have any. We're looking at Melvin Ingram, Hassan Riddick, pretty sorry, Randy Gregory, of course. And then at over there, Shaq, he's a good player, but he's not necessarily the pass rusher that you may want. But he is fitting that kind of Micah Parsons role there at right outside linebacker.
No, I like that. You know what? Give me, you know what? Give me Shaq. I'll take Shaq there.
Yeah, he's 84 overall. Like, that's a pretty solid overall. He's a star. It's a need. Yeah, it's a need. And a want even because, we saw Micah Parsons have that great game, 9 pressures yesterday, a couple quarterback hits, some sack, I think, as well as a couple other stuff. So he balled out yesterday, and maybe Shaq Thompson can replicate that for you. And 84 overall, you can't teach that. Like, we're looking for minimally 80 overall at every position. And, right now we're getting the players needed to succeed here.
Yeah.
So just so you know, I wouldn't lie to you. Calais Campbell is still here.
Okay.
We're looking at secondary, just so you know, like Devin McCourty, he's like older guy. He'll fall. Harrison Smith, he's a superstar. Jordan Poyer is just a star, but they'll last a couple rounds just due to their age. But then again, Kevin, you're just pushing down positions you need regardless. So it's like, go get your guys while you can. You only have one receiver. Maybe you want to. 3's cool, and then like a tight end is it's like whatever. You could probably survive with like a late round guy.
Yeah, go to receivers real quick. Let me see who my second receiver is going to be on the board.
So we're looking at Lockett, OBJ, Robert Woods. So like these younger guys are going to go first. Garrett Wilson, Bateman, kind of Kirk. Like maybe Lockett, OBJ, and Woods hang around for a couple more rounds, but it's just like Calais Campbell and Harrison Smith. Like they're just pushing guys down. So it's like kind of just go get what you want, and we'll see what happens. Trust the process out here.
Okay. Maybe Lockett. Go back. So Ertz is still there.
He'll last a little. Like these guys will last. Like they'll last.
Go to right. Go to right guard. Go to right guard. Let me see my right guard. I'm thinking about going safety here because of the superstar stuff. But let me
right guard. So Zeitler, he's a guy that you could get early 10s as well. He's a guy that will last before or after like Harrison Smith and Calais Campbell. Because James Daniels, shout out to the Steelers, Quinn Miners, shout out to the Broncos, young guys who are really good. They're going to be going here, while Gabe Jackson or, Darrell Williams last for a little bit. Zion Johnson's out the Chargers. Like he's going to be going soon. Shout out Alex Leatherwood.
Let me get, let's see what center.
We got Corey Linsley at 91. That's pretty solid. And then right tackle just to round out the offensive line for you. Balaga, mid-10s you can get. Yeah. Who were you thinking to say? You were saying something here. What were we thinking?
Go. Okay, I believe in building through the offensive line. I really do. Like I especially when I do these drafts there. I'm gonna go to left guard. Who was there at left guard again? Oh no, I want Corey Linsky. Give me Corey Linsky. That's
center. And that's like a position you need. So you got left tackle, left guard, and we're submitting Linsley.
Yes.
We're submitting him. Shout out to the former Packer, current Charger, I believe. You're got 90s at that offensive line. That's pretty scary. Besides 88, Laramie Tunzel, but that's whatever. It might as well be a 90.
And I want Calais next if he's still there. If Calais is still there, I'm gonna take Calais. But we'll see.
I think Calais will still be there. I definitely would not lie to you. So we'll go ahead and take Calais Campbell. I'm unsure if he will make it around. You're drafting kind of early. When I do these, like for my fun time to kind of learn these rounded values, I don't like early picks just because I feel forced to take a quarterback,
Yeah.
And I hate that because I'll play like a year, have fun because I could import rookie draft classes. That's like something you like, and I like to just kind of draft. I got Will Anderson.
Can you import him before that, like during the fantasy draft?
So when the fantasy draft is over, there's going to be an option to import the rookie draft class.
Yeah,
I don't know how much time you have if you want to run it that far, but we'll be pushing probably an hour and a half, so that's probably too long. But maybe like if we could. Sometimes I've had to reload the wagon where guests come on. They I give them 5 off-season trades. They could and then draft the current class rookies. So we'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Cool. Because it's a Devy Royale. Okay, picked round 10, pick 29. So unfortunately, Harrison Smith did go because he's gone. But there is Poyer. I know you said safeties before. I'll show you corners because you probably want at least 2 cornerbacks. You know, 2 receivers, 2 cornerbacks. It makes sense. Like I said, McCourty and Poyer are going to last a little, but how long will those last? But there's always guys down here like a Jaron Curse. Isn't he on the Cowboys?
Yeah.
He's been he's fine. Jaquan Brisker, shout out to the Bears, a young stud they have over there. He's like mid-10s. So I don't know what we're feeling. You do need a second pass rusher on the outside, and then you need 2-ish middle linebackers, pretty serviceable guys, and you're getting low there. Don't forget you do have the trade if you want. About 50-50. Use the trade. Some are confident this is my team. Some are like, hell yeah, I have the trade. I could do it.
Yeah. Give me I'm gonna shore up my plan here is to shore up my secondary a little bit. So give me a safety. Go get my safety real quick.
So we got 87 McCourty, 90, 88 strong safeties.
I like Poyer. Give me Poyer. Yeah. Give me Jordan.
I mean, 94 zone, that fits the scheme.
Yeah.
Like you can't teach overall, you can't teach superstars. Shout out to Dave. You can't teach a lot of these things in a Madden simulation like speed, but getting a 90 overall is in this type of show and draft is pretty solid. We're now here. See, like Tony's going early. It's just these young people are going early. They're playing Dynasty. You're loading the wagon. Amos is here. I can move him to free safety. I can move him to corner if you would like. Just for the record, I'll go back to these outside pass rushers. You're looking at Ingram and Floyd, middle linebacker.
Yeah.
We got some bodies. I mean, shout out to Jerome Baker. I like him. TJ Edwards, pretty solid. Jayon Brown, of course, as well. But
Give me Ingram. I'm gonna take Ingram now.
Yeah, left outside linebacker.
Give
I
me
mean,
that guy.
that's 2 pass rushers on the out that are pretty solid. Excuse me. Shout out to Melvin Ingram. I hope you meant him because I hit draft.
Yeah.
So far throughout all these, I've only had one mistake.
Well, no, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
One mistake is not bad, and it was the same position, just wrong player. So it was close enough. It was 1 overall difference, but that's pretty impressive, man. It's a lot of work out here. But who cares about me? Because we're loading the wagon with Kevin Coleman. Shout out to the football guy. Shout out to David Rail. Okay. So you need, just for your reference, you need 2 more offensive linemen, another receiver or 2, a tight end, a running back. Those guys will come for sure. Defensive line, a left end, another big body. So we could maybe move like a Ndamukong Suh in round 18, 19 to left end. Not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You do need two middle linebackers roughly. It kind of depends because we can drop a safety to third down linebacker, play in the box there. That is possible within the depth chart, but that just means you'll need another safety then, of course, because we're still looking for a free safety. But like someone like hypothetically, Kareem Jackson, we could move, or Jimmy Ward move down to middle linebacker on third downs to kind of play a nice little thing there. Maybe even, Brisker if you're feeling it. But this is your team out here. Devin McCourty, another zone fit out here. Cornerbacks, I wouldn't lie to you. Hayward is there, but we're getting into the slim pickings out here at corner.
Yeah, I only have 1 corner right now, right?
Yeah, you definitely only have 1 here so far. Okay. Darius Slay. Is it time to pair him at 87 overall, Casey Hayward?
Yeah, give me Hayward. That's what I was going to go. I was going to shore up that secondary. Give me that corner because I know how important corners are in this.
He's still solid. 84 man, 85 press. Like, that's solid. And if you're ever running zone in this Madden simulation, if that's what the defense does, got some pretty solid zone guys out there. All right. Doing pretty well so far. How we feeling?
I feel good. I feel like I'm building a solid team. I don't know if it's going to win it all, but I feel like it's solid.
The people are raving. They love how you're building this team, man. Building in the trenches, both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Look at them. Still got Jimmy Ward. Still got Robert Woods. I know you talked about your previous second receiver. You only have 1, so you lost out OBJ, but there's still Woods. There's still Renfro. In a Madden simulation, on the depth chart, we can specifically have a slot receiver. Mm-hmm. If that sways any pick here, I mean, whether you want to put A.J. Brown there or A.J. Brown on the outside, that may kind of, decipher how you make these picks because you can put a specific person in the slot.
Okay. Yeah, give me Renfro, but I'm going to put him in the slot.
That's what I figured. He's a perfect slot guy there, man. Short route running, sure hands, and a Madden simulation. Love that. So that means AJ Brown's going to handle it on the outside. Another guy is cool, but it is what it is. Claypool. Another guy is cool. Shout out to Chase Claypool. You have previously talked about running back, just so Connor, Cordell Patterson, there's guys here. There's guys here for sure. Right guard. Oh, Zeitler is still there. You do need 2, a right guard and a right tackle. Having an 85 guy here is pretty solid. Because we're looking at 82 at Bulaga. Left end's fine. Because you could always, Ndamukong Suh, move him to left end, Robert Quinn, even Trey Hendrickson. Shout out to the Bengals. Sorry.
Give me the right guard. I'm going to take the right guard.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I was really hoping you would pick that too.
Yeah.
That's some good value. He usually goes 13-ish, but seeing him 14 here is pretty solid. 85, man. This line is so far lowest is that 85. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And we're building. We're building through the trenches right now. I need to get another wide receiver, though, and another running back. I need to get a running back now.
I mean, I'm confident you could definitely wait, but if you want to get your guy,
fine. No, I just feel like they're all kind of the same guy right there, though. I'm
confident in a couple rounds you'll have some guys in it,
Okay.
And if you don't, then sue me, I guess, because you still have Zach Ertz here at 84 overall in round 15. We got Dalton. Shout out to Dalton if he's franchise tagged or not. He had a big game too, but then he kind of drops off a little bit here. But you're chilling at tight end.
Yeah, I don't really care about tight
Brait.
ends. Tight ends don't matter. I'm just kidding, Corey. I know you love tight ends.
I love tight ends in fantasy for sure. And I will flip that with a Madden running backs don't matter.
Give me a middle linebacker. Give me a little.
You do need 2 of those.
So let's hope.
How are we feeling? A stopper, maybe more of like a Baker type or like a Denzel?
Give me Baker. Let me get my field general in there, and then we'll play it in after that.
Because that's kind of what the Cowboys like. Was Van Der Esch play that type of role or no?
Basically, that's what he plays. So that fits. Give me Baker.
But he's limited a little because of that neck, right?
He's limited because he's not very athletic. Yeah, and the neck, okay. Yeah.
And it's a big speed game nowadays. So shout out to Nakobe Dean.
Yeah, Nakobe, look at you.
I know my stuff, man. I know it a lot also because of Madden. You know, Salahimi's right here, 76, 89 speed. Kind of like a good speed guy. Okay. So you do need another safety. Don't forget, free safety.
Go to
we
safety.
Have 87. You see the drop off there with Devin McCourty. 84 with Kareem. He's a scheme fit. Let's
go McCourty.
He's also a superstar. See, he develops and he earns these superstar abilities. So an older guy is not going to develop too much, but he's going to get that ability, which is what you want in these Madden draft. There we go. Is Kev the guest or are you Bob? Builders build out here.
We'll see.
Building a building on top of buildings out here. You
never know what's going to happen in these things.
You're building buildings on top of buildings. Shout out to alliteration. Shout out to Sally. What is it? Sally sold cheese sells down by the seashore. Zach Ertz, round 17. Pick 17. Either way you want to look at it.
Give me Ertz.
I like that, dude. I like that.
I need a dude like Ertz because I got Renfro. I got AJ. Looking.
That's
give
good.
Me Ertz.
Normally I'm against that, but with how this is looking in round 17, Zach Ertz. Oops.
And just based on value and just based on that offensive system that I need.
Wow.
I need a guy like that. It gives him an outlet, kind of like Goddard this year, right?
Wow.
That's the area.
I love that. And you are looking for a second middle linebacker, roughly. Yeah. We got Devin Lloyd, but there's also these other guys.
Nakobe went off the board. Damn it.
Yeah, he goes. I was trying to influence that pick last time because I knew he was going to go, but it's all good because you still have Josie Jewell or Anthony Walker or whoever you prefer here.
Give me. I need a run stopper here, so I guess I'll just take. I need one. I guess I'll just take the highest rated guy. I guess Anthony Walker would be the highest rated guy. So I'll just take him. Acceleration 89. I'll do that.
Yeah, good excel. I mean, he's less on the speed, probably, but
can I trade for a wide receiver though? Am I allowed to do that? Because
you have one trade, and however you want it to happen, if you would like that trade, you are able to do a trade.
Okay. I feel like I need to.
Okay, so just so you know, I wouldn't lie about these running backs. The same running backs are here, and that was 4 rounds ago. I wouldn't lie to you. If you do want to get your guy, I would say get your guy. But here are the receivers. Maybe you want to trade for a running back and not a receiver.
Oh.
And don't forget, you still do need this right tackle. Balaga is still here at 82, and then it's a drop off. But maybe you just want to trade for a right tackle. Keep that in mind.
No, running backs are not very valued in trades, right? From on this game, I don't think they are.
I think I was able to trade for Kyle Pitts for someone in this draft, so I think I could get a running back for you.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do trade. We're gonna go for a running back for the trade. Like that's a good idea, especially because I don't like what's there right now. Give me Balaga, whatever the hell you say.
He is the highest overall right now. You could trust me. Left tackle Leno would likely to be there. Left guard Roger Saffold and center Ben Jones. He's 81, so he's definitely the highest.
Yeah, he's a big boy,
BB, big boy. He's a pass protector. Shout out to Iowa. Shout out to Tyler Lindenbaum. I heard did Sam Laporta declare today?
He should have, unless he didn't, which would not be very good for his brand.
I saw Christian tweet out that Sam Laporta didn't. He didn't know if he has, but however, they didn't need to publicly declare. They just need to tell the NFL.
Yeah.
And I think in 72 hours, the NFL will release who declared.
Yeah,
so we'll find
they
out.
have to do it by Friday. We'll know Friday for sure. Everybody to declare. He just didn't declare on Instagram or Twitter.
Right? Yeah, he just had to tell the NFL. So we'll give it. By Friday, a couple days here to see. But would love to see him out there. Nice, another Iowa tight end. Okay. You do need that other big body defensive lineman, whether it's a left that we could move it around. You have 2 right ends. It's not a big deal because we're moving Clay as a defensive tackle. We got Sue. Left end, he's the highest overall. Or if you just like Danico Autry, start out the Titans if he's still with that team.
No, give me Sue because we're gonna move these guys around a little bit. Yeah. So give me Sue.
Yeah, I like that. And then if we get a couple picks here in, we could go ahead and then simulate the draft, the computer will kind of fill in these needs, but we got a couple picks. Don't worry, especially if you want another receiver, if you want a backup running back, it'll see about 100, 110 touches. You're still looking at Cordarrelle. He's a superstar for the record. Or if you believe in CEH.
No, there is no way CH is touching any of my rosters. No way. You know who you're talking to here. Go to wide receiver real quick for me because I'm gonna need to go.
Julio, Curtis Samuels, if you want the speed. KJ Hamler. I mean, I know you may not care for them in real life, but in a Madden simulation, that speed does matter a little bit. Paris Campbell, you have your slot. So, Hamler or Samuel on the outside with Brown.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but give me Curtis Samuel. I'm going to take Curtis Samuel with that speed and acceleration on the outside.
Yeah.
I feel like he pairs very well with the weapons I have accumulated on this roster.
Yeah. He's only a third option, too. So, whatever.
Well, technically fourth because you got Ertz out there.
Right.
So I'll take that.
Right. And on the depth chart, you'll have to let me know if you want Renfro or Samuel as your wide receiver 2, because Renfro will be primarily in the slot, but in a 2 wide receiver set, Renfro might be out there, but it's like, do you want him, on the outside or whatever?
Outside. No.
So you get it. So you just have to let me know those things. Cornerback, I don't know if you want another one. You have 2 here. It's got some guys here. Like I said, there's always going to be these older guys here, and 78 isn't desired, but only as your third guy, it's like whatever.
Yeah, let me.
You have your 4 linebackers. Madden will get you the depth. You have your 3 linemen. Madden will get you the depth.
The slot guy. Give me Chris Harris Jr.
You do need a slot, yeah.
I need a slot guy.
And there is a slot. I could also put a slot cornerback in, so you're just going to have to remind me to do that.
Okay.
You have your 5 offensive linemen. You have your tight ends. You have your 3 receivers, quarterback. You don't care about a running back because you want to trade for it. Mm-hmm. Is there any kind of pick you want here, or I think we could go ahead and...
No, we should be. Let me just.
Guys, I know if you want a guy, Cordarrelle Patterson, he's a superstar. He could be your third down running back.
Yeah, give me Cordell. Just give me Cordell, and then we can simulate this bad boy. I'm cool with that.
Because, we can still, that's a guy. Okay. All right. So, while this happens, while we go ahead and simulate this draft, while I edit around, and we go ahead and trade in for that, I have some questions for you here.
Oh, okay.
All right, Kevin. Shout out to the football guy. Shout out to the Debbie Royale. What would your death row meal be?
My death row meal. So I would, you know what? I would probably go. Oh man, that's a tough question. Damn it, Corey.
People have had a couple things, a KFC chicken bucket and then a shrimp. You don't have to have one. You could have different things from different places.
So if I could pick no holds barred, whatever, I would go. My grandma passed, but she used to make this chicken fried steak. Chicken fried steak is my favorite. And if I could have my grandma's chicken fried steak, she's a Portuguese woman. She made this chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes that she used to make. I don't know how she made these damn mashed potatoes from scratch. Would be with love. My love last meal would be that. My
little garlic,
rosemary. She was one of those women that they had the list.
She had something.
She had the fun. So if I had to go reminiscent last meal be that, but a guilty pleasure last meal, something, hey, I'm just going to eat, I'm just going to go down on it, would probably be I love Chick-fil-A. So give me the most Chick-fil-A I can eat in one meal, and I'll just take care. Even though apparently we can't eat fast food anymore. I don't know. I heard that today.
What? Pizza was a big topic today, I think.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Chick-fil-A sauce?
Just regular Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm sorry. I'm a normal old man, but give me the regular. I could eat that with just my fingers.
It's all good. Okay,
What's yours? What's your favorite Chick-fil-A sauce?
Honey roasted barbecue.
Okay. Maybe I'll try that next time. I'll send you a message.
You know how it's normally the pack that I have it in my fridge. I could go get it. You know how it's normally the pack you rip open?
Yeah.
It's actually in a packet. It's not in the it's yeah. I could it's all good. All right. Yeah, that one's good. And then, but I pair it with the garlic herb ranch.
Okay.
So I put the garlic herb ranch on the sandwich, and then I just squeegee out the honey roasted barbecue and dip in that, as well as the fries. And then, okay, enough of me. What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse.
We've had different things. Guns. We've had Dave had a baseball bat that had chains around it, as well as something that you could like a ball. We've had some sort of scythe dagger, not real, but like, a thing.
You know what? I want to be cool, so I'm gonna say flamethrower. Give me a flamethrower,
Ooh,
Corey.
one of
I
those
just want
Elon Musk
flamethrower.
flamethrowers.
Just a big ass flamethrower from Elon that would just knock them on their ass, and then they would just burn. That's what I would do.
There we go. All right, we have a couple more here, and then we'll think about this trade. What kind of running back you think you want here?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about my fit. I feel like with my offensive line, I need a bruiser. Like Cordell kind of can be that pass catching guy, kind of there. I want a guy that can run downhill and get there, but I don't know how high we can aim there.
Okay, but we'll see. All right, maybe 1 or 2 more questions here. Kevin, what are your top 3 favorite smells?
Top 2 favorite smells?
Yep.
Oh, let's see. Krispy Kreme donuts is a good smell for me. Like going into the restaurant and doing that.
Freshly made, getting glazed on that rack.
Freshly
Pause.
made.
Pause.
Coffee, sir, is my set. I love fresh made
what's
coffee.
What's your bean of choice? Pause. Light, dark.
Colombian Rose Dark from Costco.
Colombian. Love a good Colombian. All right, so Krispy Kreme donut paired with the Colombian roast, and then your final favorite smell.
Well, now I feel fat by saying all that food
McDonald's.
stuff. But I'm going. You know what? I'm going bacon. I love bacon. I love to smell bacon. Give me bacon, coffee, and donuts all day.
All right. Bacon, coffee, and donuts. Colombian roasted. Okay. Last question. We'll kick it into the trade. Edit the depth chart. If you could have witnessed one event in history, what would it be? Any event, anytime.
Yeah, I remember this when I was watching this with Dave, and you asked him. I like this question. For me, it's my favorite time in history. It's the Enlightenment. So, like in France, when they started learning like things around them and understanding science and understanding just how small the world was and everything like that. Like, I think it's fascinating. It's my favorite part of history. It's my favorite part of teaching about it. Like the idea that we should dare to know, like, understand things around us and not be like just beholden to the people above us and stuff like that. Like, I would love to be in the time for Enlightenment. Rousseau, Montesquieu, all those guys.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Are you a history teacher?
Yeah, I teach.
Okay, so it all lines up out here. I've seen it on Twitter. A couple people always saying what a teacher it would be to have for you. So I could definitely see the conversations flowing in your class. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Let me shut the French. Love that. Yeah. Okay. With that, thank you for the question. The Q&A, again, nothing serious, a little fun stuff. Let's go ahead and kick it out here to what running back you would like to trade for. I will go ahead just to the NFL here. Maybe. I cannot do that, but if you want to let me know what running back, and I will go to it. Fournette, Hunt. Ooh, they have a bad running back room. You saw that? It was like 75 was the highest.
That was pretty bad.
Tony Pollard, Zeke. I mean, bring him back. Josh Jacobs. I know you said.
Should I go like
Harris?
I feel like I should go Zeke.
Chubb?
I can't go after Chubb. I want to keep it somewhat like
Mixon.
Somewhat
you hit everybody gets a trade. Everybody. Henry. I mean, everybody gets a trade, and it's.
Can I get Mixon? Is there any way I can get Mixon? Do you think there's a way to get Mixon here? Let's
we
see.
can try.
If not, we'll go after Jacobs. But or maybe Zeke. Maybe I should just go like.
No, you tell me. You want Mixon.
All right, let's see if we can get Mixon here. What can we do?
So again, I do have picks we could throw around. If hypothetically that reload comes back, you won't have a first round pick, but you do have 5 trades. If the reload happens, we could always try to second to give off first, just because, he's obviously going to be a little hard to get because he's a good, he's high up there. I haven't edited around the picks yet, so don't worry on this. They want a defensive tackle. They don't want any of those guys. How about we just send a second, see what. Okay. So they're definitely going to want a first. Are you comfortable with giving up a first?
For Mixon, what the hell? Why not? Let's go after it.
You got to have a good season. A first round, they're halfway.
Yeah,
so I could maybe throw a second round next year.
Try that, and we'll see. If not, we'll pivot.
You might, it's possible if you want to give up maybe another first, but if you want to just pivot.
Let's get Jacobs. Let's go get Jacobs. I think Mike Jacobs might be a little easier to go grab.
Yeah, probably. Where
he was on
about here, right? Oh, there's Zeke. Jacobs.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
the
Jacobs your final
Seahawks,
one
though.
before we go.
Yeah, let's go get Jacobs. Let's
Okay,
go.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
get Jacobs. I think
Jacobs.
I feel confident in a second. We'll just give him like a 5th next year just to ease over the deal. They want a middle linebacker. I'm going to throw in a defensive tackle here just because roster limit reasons. Oh, okay. If we make this like a 3rd in next year, are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
fine.
not
cool
this
with
year,
that.
but next year. I think
Yeah.
we're going to be able to pull this home with Josh Jacobs. Ooh, okay. It's going to be a 2nd. Is that okay?
That's fine. We'll just roll with it. Jacobs, you're going to lead us to the promised land, son.
Go
I think
get
Jacobs fits behind my line, though. That's why I want him. That's why we're going to try to get him.
Go get Jacobs. And we'll kick it in here, the depth chart. We'll try to breeze through this really quick. We'll go ahead and simulate then to the postseason, see how this team does. So we'll go ahead,
All right.
depth chart. So wide receiver 2, do you want Curtis Samuel there, correct?
Yeah. Wide receiver 2 and then Renfro in the slot.
Oh, you got Matt Ryan in the sim.
Oh, okay. All right.
Darrington Evans and Antonio Williams. So you're okay. So Jacob slots in RB1, wide receiver. You got John Ross, Calvin. Oh my God, you got speed, dude. John Ross, Calvin Austin. It sucks
I'll
he
take
missed
that.
this year. I know he's a little small, Calvin Austin, but I mean, Steelers have a good history with their receivers and development, roughly. Unless you paid attention to today with, what happened there with a certain individual. But, okay, you're looking good. Oh, left end. Forgot to change him around, but you got Jerry Hughes. So you got Garrett at left end, Calais Campbell. We'll put Sue at right end, which is fine, because then we'll go ahead and put Calais Campbell. Yeah, he's 91, dude. He went from an 88 right end to a 91 defensive tackle.
I'll take that.
Perfect. That's good. Left outside linebacker, Ingram, and then Dorian O'Daniel. I don't know who that is.
So I'm glad
we could put
are off.
We could put Jerry Hughes, because he, a left outside linebacker. It might as well be a left end.
Yeah.
Quote
That's
unquote.
fair.
You know what I mean? We'll go ahead and put just a better overall there. Middle linebacker. What are you gonna do? It's fine. Right outside linebacker. We'll go ahead and put backup again with Jerry Hughes, just to have some solid depth there. Corner. We're good here. We got Nevin Lawson and Cravion LeBlanc. Pretty solid. Safety, you're fine. Okay, and we'll get into third down running back, which of course Patterson. Oh wow, yeah, Jason Huntley too. Wow, Darrington Evans isn't a better third down running back. Patterson's cool there, right? Yeah, 81 to 9, nice.
Yeah, cool
Our running back. This is where the nitty gritty comes down. Antonio Williams pretty solid. Slot receiver. Currently, they have AJ Brown, but I know you said Renfro. There are instances in 4 receiver sets where you're going to have 2 slots. Who do you want your second slot to be? We could put Patterson. You could put Ertz there.
Ooh.
Or Samuel, but probably you want Patterson or Ertz there, if we're being honest.
Yeah, give me Patterson. I actually like that. I like his role that he could play there.
Wait,
so give me
is that
Patterson
going to mess up with third down? Like, what if?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, what if in your third down situation, he's your running back?
But I'm okay because if you weren't four receivers,
you want him in the slot.
If Jacobs is he could catch.
Oh,
He's
right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah, these guys are good. We're looking pretty here. Sub linebacker. So yeah, Baker and Thompson, probably what you want. And then slot corner, you said Harris, correct? And he's already there. Perfect. Look at that. We're all set up. With that, we'll go ahead. You know your team here. We'll simulate it halfway through the season. We'll check in to see how the team's doing. What is that, about 6-7 games? How do you think your team's going to do?
If we go 7, I think we'll be 4-3. I think it's going to be. We'll see. Hopefully I'm conservative.
No premature peaker out here, right? Shout out to Dave. No premature peakers. We'll go ahead. Sim to midseason. Dave also said he was gonna be like 4-3. I think it was about that too. And then just sometimes stuff happens out here when we're loading the wagon. Kevin, shout out to Debbie Royale. Shout out to Football Guys. Tune in tomorrow 9 p.m. Eastern on the Football Guys channel. Debbie Royale. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Christian.
Yeah, me and Jeff are fighting right now. Don't shout out Jeff.
Why is it some like Michigan Ohio State thing?
No,
or is it rookie stuff?
Rookie stuff. We're always fighting over rookies.
What position?
Oh, just like he's going through a rookie draft apparently because Jeff's in like 1,000 leagues, so he's talking about like all his rookie drafts that are
Right.
drafting all of a sudden. Like, so I was just giving him crap some of the rookie picks that some people are making in those things. You're probably in those leagues as well.
I'm in a couple, yeah, for sure. There's
How many
definitely.
leagues are you in, Corey? How many leagues have you got?
How much do you think, man? I'm a dynasty guy. I'm in leagues. I've joined a couple of Jeff's leagues last offseason. He nuked those leagues, so I will not count those. Like the 2 or 3 that he just got rid of. In a good way, everybody. If you're watching, it's all in good faith. Best ball leagues, that didn't matter. How many leagues do you think I'd be in?
26.
Oh wow, no.
You not that many leagues? I know
No.
there's some degenerates out there.
No, about 9 or 10.
Okay,
depending
that's
how much.
fair.
And if like the amount that I care for, maybe 5 or 6.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not a big league guy like that at all. Oh,
3 and 4. What is
3
happening?
and 4. Tied for last in the division. Oh no. What is going on?
Uh-oh.
It's a tough division though. You saw that. The top one was like 5 and 3.
Yeah,
Or,
so it's
you know,
close. We're not like
It's a
crazy
tough
out of here.
division out here.
Jalen's having a good year.
Jalen's have first. Wow. First passing, first touchdowns. What's going on?
What's happening right now? My defense is solid. What is going on?
It might be the
with my team?
defense. Look, Josh Jacobs is doing what you traded for.
Yeah.
And then Patterson, he is getting his touches.
Let's see what's
I mean,
here.
Ertz.
Oh, Ertz.
3
Samuel.
500-yard guys.
Okay, AJ Brown. What's going on? So my offense
Yeah.
is solid. My defense is struggling
Look
right
at
now.
that. Something is going on with this defense. Cowboys. Baker's doing fine. I mean, you got some sacks, I don't think you got a lot of turnovers.
No,
1, 2, 3 interceptions. Hayward, Poyer, Baker.
Yeah,
Fumble
that's not enough.
recoveries. 4. You have 4 total turnovers.
That's not
Your
enough.
defense is
That's not enough.
letting you down. Yes,
Come on,
Ertz.
defense.
Yikes! Oh my God! I'm sorry to see that you have Brett Mayer.
Oh, why do I have that guy on my roster? That's not.
And then you have a hack on your team at kicker, and you have a hack at punter with Matt Hack. Your defense has let you down, but no premature peakers, no PMP. It's 3 and 4. It's a tough division. Jalen Hurts, your offense is balling.
Well, I got faith. I got faith that our offense is going to turn this around. Turnover variance. We're going to roll analytics. Right. That's how this works.
That's how it works. Positive regression, right? Okay. Yeah. 5 and 2. Oh, the Giants. All right, shout the Giants.
We're okay. We're okay. I'm not.
It's a
I'm
tough
not worried.
division.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not
in
worried.
real life, it's pretty tough too. So we'll sim to the playoffs here and see
All right,
what
let's
happens.
see how we do here.
We
All
will
right.
see.
I don't want to be that second guy not to go under 500. That would be
Yeah, that would be
disappointing.
pretty embarrassing. It's all good, man. It's all for good fun. It's been a great episode. If I may be ending it early here, but it's been a great episode. Good vibes out here. Drafting has been fun. Your answer, shout out to Bacon, shout out to Colombian coffee and fresh Krispy Kreme donuts. So are you like a Glaze fan then for donuts?
I like apple turnovers. I know that's a bad or apple fritters or whatever.
But if you're getting a donut though, it's probably just classic Glaze.
Just give me glazed or maple bar. I'll
nothing
take a maple
special.
bar.
Yeah,
Take a
like
maple
people
bar.
get like those like weird infusions.
No.
I
I don't know
simple.
who eats donuts with like jelly in it. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, I don't know.
Little custard cream or
That's like a middle. That's a
Bavarian?
Midwestern thing, right? Like, don't you Midwestern people like that?
I'm on your side of this donut argument, but I won't. I don't buy those. I'm also like.
What I do?
Oh no!
Oh, 8 and
8 and
9. Come
Oh,
on.
No, what happened, dude? 8 and 9. You're joining the club of
Okay.
the people who don't do good on the show. And I'm only saying that because like you're my friend. Wow, Jalen Hurts first in passing yards.
I feel like I picked a hell of an offense. I'll
What the
tell you
heck
that.
happened, dude?
5,000 yards
17 tutties for Jacobs.
Yeah.
Dude, AJ Brown. You had 4 receivers over 1,000 yards.
Yes,
You got shafted.
I did. I feel like I got screwed here. I feel like I picked a really good team.
One of the most dominating offensive performances I have ever seen in this draft. And you had 2 10-sack. Wow. You had a good defense, just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. You got turnovers, man. Wow. You literally got shafted. We're gonna let's look at the schedule. Let's see how many games you lost underneath double digits, so single digits. Yeah, dude. Honestly, rigged.
I feel like I picked a good team. I feel like I got my
You
offense.
had the best offense ever.
I have my scheme, best offense in the league.
Jesus Christ, dude. Hurts dominated. He's MVP. We might have to load this back, man. Team schedule. What happened here? What happened? No, fuck the preseason. Regular season 9, 3, 7. That math. That's 4. 5
That's
games
tough.
within 6 or 7 points.
That's
and then
tough.
a couple more within 10. You just got shafted. We hate to see that out here, Kevin.
Hey, I feel like drafting the highest offense is something though. I
You
feel like
had the
that's all right.
Honestly, if you do want to reload, we'll see if what happens here. I think Jalen Hurts will win MVP. I don't know how much regular season schedule comes in, but
Yeah.
first in passing yards, third in touchdowns, 4 receivers over 1,000 yards, and good vibes. Kevin at the boys _22. Let everybody know here what is going on, what is good with you.
Yeah, no, you can check out if you're into Dynasty, me, Jeff, and Christian are going to, depend on when you're going through and watching it. We're going to do our first 2 rounds of our rookie mock draft on the January 18th on a Wednesday, and you can always check it on the YouTube channel, the podcast. So we're going to go through mock draft, and we're going to go through our rankings in our mock drafts, not the stuff you see out there, and kind of go over where we see the tiers at, guys that we're kind of fading. Like last year, we were big faders of Kyron Williams, and Kyron Williams was getting mocked in the late first in a lot of drafts early on. And like, there's guys that we've always been kind of like hesitant about. I think we have a good pulse. Our pulse on these guys is pretty good. We've been watching these guys for a long time. So if you want to know anything about Dynasty, I feel like our show is one to watch. So, go out there and watch it.
Love that. Thank you for blessing us with this time and a good vibes only. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this. And as always, let's ride.